I came from a bunch of different jobs. I always had a childhood dream of being a cop and never really thought it would be something that was actually viable for me. And I tried out for Marietta PD. Everything just started clicking and I realized I really like this. I became a detective. I'm still fairly new, 2 years. Marietta PD is a medium-sized agency. We have 130 sworn. We have 7 detectives at the moment. Using Flock, I'm able to make up for the gaps we have in manpower. We have the interstate running right through Marietta, so we get a ton of cars from Atlanta and other cities around us. So it's just a very busy area, and we get a lot of stolen cars coming off, and Flock helps us catch them before they get outside the city. I've had many violent cases. Almost every single one of them, I have used Flock to give me a lead into the rest of my investigation. Detectives were notified that there was a shooting at this apartment complex and they had a man deceased from the shooting. The murder was premeditated. This guy borrowed a work vehicle from a friend. He drove across multiple counties into Marietta. He figured out where this guy lived who was now dating his ex-girlfriend, which is the reason why he was so upset with him. He was a true victim to this crime. Had no interaction with this guy besides that. So this guy was waiting outside the mailroom, shot him multiple times before he even realized what was going on, and he ran out the scene. This was a very busy intersection, so we had multiple jurisdictions out there. We set up a very large perimeter around the area. Didn't have much of a lead until we found some camera footage, and on this camera footage, we were able to find that he got into a vehicle. We decided to switch some resources over to Flock, knowing we had a vehicle that we could track down. We had surveillance on him within an hour and a half of him shooting that guy and killing him. We set up with those jurisdictions and we were able to do a SWAT hit on the house and we arrested our subject within the same day. One of the worst times for a family in a murder or a homicide is that time where they don't know what happened and they have to sit there at night thinking about it over and over. In a lot of murder cases, they develop with DNA, fingerprint evidence, a lot of things that take a long time to process. Weeks of families sitting up at night. Flock is instant. We get photos right away. We are able to track down vehicles right away. It really helps when it comes to trial to have a complete case like that. But the fact that we were able to let this family know what happened, who did it, and that we got them all within a day was amazing to give that resolution to them. It's intuitive. It's very easy to learn. It is a force multiplier in many ways. It brings a new speed to solving these cases that just wasn't there before.